Hello and welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. This is Iron Fist again, and we're back to our 7th episode. On the last episode, we finally got some citizens in our little piece of paradise, and they are starting to do their things that they are supposed to do. So let's go and get us continued. All right, so as of last episode, we did invite some folks. We have like almost 700 people, and we are almost out of money as well. So that's where we are right now. Sorry for my voice. I'm fighting here something, not sure what, but that's it. All right, so let's see. By the way, I'd like to thank Skips for his feedback. He was saying that my audio was sounded like I was in a rainy place. I tried to adjust a little bit my setup to see if that makes it better. I hope it does. And if not, just let me know, and I'll try to improve even more the setup that I have here to get the better audio quality. Alright, so back to our game. Looks like that we are almost done. I think it just needs to go all the way back. So almost done is just a way of speaking. So let's see. How are we going? So we do have 10 folk there waiting for some work. How is this? This still has space for shoppers, so we're good. How's our hospital? Hospital is looking pretty good. Are we producing enough water? Looks like we are producing, just moving at 7%. That's great. We do have folk here, and we are 0% of unemployment, which is perfectly normal in the beginning of the game. Okay. So what are the next things that we'd like to construct? We do have already moved some of the materials there. So I think what we want to do is we want to start building our factories so we can start doing some money. So let's pick up this this construction office here, and let's build there what it needs to be built. It's our factory, so we're gonna start with our clothes. It still needs 1,000 work days, but we're getting there. All right, so what do we need here for our crops? For our crops, for our clothes. So let's see, clothes, our clothing factory. It requires fabric, just fabric. 2.4 tons of fabric, as a matter of fact. So in order to do that, we'll need to add some fabric there. Apart from that, what we will need also in the future is some crops and some chemicals, so that we can produce our own fabric, but we're not going to do that right now. So what would we like to have here? We'd like to have, not that, so I'm gonna say, let's do here, it's command control left click. So what we want here, we want some chemicals. We want to make sure that we have a lot of fabric. We want to make sure that we have a lot of clothes, and we want to make sure that we have some crops. So some crops, like maybe 2. So double the amount of fabric and double the amount of clothing. That's good. So we can store around 72 tons here. I think that's good. 50 tons of crops. So let's take a look at, do some mathing here. So 58 tons of crops. Let's run to 60. It gives us like 3 days. Chemicals is like 0.5 a day. So I think we can live. We have 10 days of this, so we can just lower this a little bit. 5%. This gives us like 12 days of 12 days of can we do like 4 here? 3 times 5 gives like 6 days of chemicals. I think that's okay. And then we have, because we have 3 days of crops here, I think we might be fine. So what is going to happen is that, like, in the beginning, I think we're going to have quite a lot of fabric coming in. So afterwards we'll stop the import. So the plan here is, as we build this up, what we want to do is we want to start selling clothes, or start not buying clothes, like the first thing, not buying clothes, and then start selling clothes. And after we start selling clothes, we can invest a little bit more on having like the fabric being done as well. And for that, we'll do whatever it's next, right? So let's just add this here. So let's move all these things from here. So for right now, I think I'm just gonna, I know I need to keep all that. So first of all, we want to get gravel. Do we have anything that moves gravel? Is this like an open truck? And is that like a dumper? No, it's not. How are we moving gravel? We're not. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was confusing. So what do we want? We want to buy some steel to put steel here now. So we go back to steel. Let me go back down here. Okay, so this storage, we don't need it anymore. We want to continue buying this, prefabs, bricks, and boards. We don't want these anymore right here. So what do we want? We want this one here. What's this one? This one is going to... what's this? This is lumber, right? Yeah. So from here we're gonna load boards. And from this one we're gonna load prefabs. So they are all moved down. And from this one, I believe. Oh, did I misclick? Looks like I misclicked. So we need boards from this one. This one is bricks, right? And this one is prefabs. So that's where we're gonna load all of it. And we're going to so is this set with anything? No, it's not. So in here we have steel. We're gonna spend a little bit of money to get our steel back up. So in here we're gonna get maybe prefabs. That's the thing that we're gonna be using more. And then here it's gonna be bricks, and then when the last one is done, we're gonna do boards right there. So let us add this and this, and these are going to be just unload, and let's put them at like 50% for right now, so we see where we are. How much are we adding in terms of steel there? Let's see. 30% of steel. Okay, 30% of steel is a lot of steel, right? Yep. There we go. It's almost done in terms of steel. Okay. Oh, we have a factory. That's great. So what did we want to do as well? So we wanted to import some fabric here. And then we want to start getting folk to go to the place downstairs. How are we in terms of people? It looks like we do have some space, but we need to start preparing the next set of buildings as well. And I think the next set of buildings might be... Okay, I'm just gonna normal speed here. So where do we want this? I think we want to do... Maybe this one would be like our next building. Right, let's go. Okay, so how are we in terms of school? In terms of school, we're doing pretty good. Which means that if we need to get somebody, maybe we can get them with some dollars. And we'll go from there. So how is this going? So if there's already people here. Ah, okay, so let me stop just for a second. This has the potential to cause us some problems because right now we're in June, which is fine. We have one bus. Like this one bus is not great for... it's not great because it just brings like everybody once in one full swoop, which means that there are going to be some shifts on the on the heating plant that are not gonna have anybody. So let's say we want, these are workers for heat and clothing. Maybe we'll split this up into like 2 different groups. Oops, oh, that. Oop, there we go. So we want to have at least 2 more buses there. Okay, that's good. The other thing that I want is, what is this? This is a distribution office and it's empty. That's great, I guess. So let's demolish that. So let's bulldoze this out. Okay. Why do I have some distribution? Okay, this distribution office is this building there. This distribution office is for here. I don't have enough. I don't have enough stuff. Where's my distribution office for the city? though. Did I just blow it up? Let me see. No, this is it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so this is getting the clothes from the outside and it's getting them here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get one distribution office here. It's gonna be like a temporary one as well. So let's go here, distribution office. Let's turn this all the way around. Maybe let's just turn it here. We don't it's gonna give us like the fact that this now gives us the road that we care about, that the road that is just the normal dirt road. It's like awesome, because previously what used to happen was that you'd get whatever road you were touching on. So sometimes when you wanted to do a temporary setup, if you had a road that was an asphalt road or that was gravel road, it would just try to build that. And now it's much better that doesn't do that. All right, so 10 tons. It's gonna bring us, every time it comes, like 9. So I think maybe, so 9, let me see. 9 is going to give us what? There we go. 9 is gonna give us like 3, 4, like 3-4 days of fabric. I think one might be enough. Okay, let's move this a little bit further. And we want to buy a couple of we're gonna buy a couple of buses as well. So let's see. So which bus do we had here? I forget. So this one is a SKD 700. So let's do, I want a bus. SKD 706. This is what I bought. 80. Deluxe. Let me check. Okay. This is a RTO. It's an 80 people bus. Okay. Let's buy 2 more of those. So it is a bus. I think it might be what we need in terms of capacity for that. So 1, 2 more. And how many spaces? I do have 1 space here. So I think I could eventually move you somewhere. We'll see where that somewhere is. This is all. Okay, so I think we might need another. We have 1 spot, so I can send you 1 at a time. I was thinking like, should I get another road depot or not? And I was unsure about it. So let me just pick this one up and let's copy the line. Where are you? For you, all right. And let's get another. Let's not get another one. The other one is right over there. So let's open that and we're going places. So let's see. Let's save it here. Did you start? Okay, no. I had to do control click, I think. Okay. So now you can go back here. This one. And you can pick this one and say that now that you're here, you can go there. So basically, because we have like the bus stop, I think we have the station, in station. I think we should be pretty much okay. All right. So there is a footpath that is about to happen here. How is our garbage? How are you doing? Do you have a place to put the garbage on? Yes, you do. That's great. Can you reach? You cannot reach. Oh, no, you can. Yes, it is green. Like even if I do that, but I can just do 2. And the only main issue here is that this is going to also transport any garbage from here, down here, to this collection point, which I think might be okay. But it will require us to transport these forward. Okay. Did I start? Okay, no, I didn't. So I'm gonna buy here some fabric. And I'm going to unload the fabric right there. And I want it to be at least 30% right now. And this is what I'm going to unload. For right now, I'm just gonna more specific, like 50%. Okay, go. Go. Yeah, there we go. Now it's going. So this is going to start bringing things here, and we'll have some fabric, and we'll start making clothes. That's going to be great. At the same time, this is going to start getting us folk. Like, make sure I forgot about that. Can I do? Oh, can I click you? 0. Okay. Number. This is going to be. It's going to be a pain. Okay. I need to do this in all of them. Because I don't want workers to just walk here, because there are like the majority of situations I will not have yet materials and things like that in place, so I don't want them to just be here stuck. I want them to be productive somewhere else. 0, like the only place that we don't need to care about that, it's roads. So they cannot walk to roads to construct, so they will always need to. You'll always need to transport them there. A little bit of work. Okay, give me a second. I'll do this off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, I think we're all good. So what was I looking into? So I was looking. I like this. Like this setting sounds interesting. And can I just set it? So we could close it if the temperature is above 20 degrees. So this should be closed. Or is it not? Closed due to bad weather. I tend to disagree. It looks like that this error message is not very accurate there. How's this going? So we do have 39,000 tons. Sorry, 39 tons. And look at it. We're starting to have some clothes here. All right, that's great. So now we just need to get our population growing a little bit more. So the other thing that I think I would like us to start is our headquarters here. Even though we don't have like a lot of educated folk, but let's go with that. So I'm going to build a footpath here. There we go. And get us going. So how is this looking here? Okay, it does fit a mechanism, so that's good. So the other thing that I would like, okay, so this is all good. Are we still using from there? I think we might be. So let's talk to this and say, you pick up from here, or from there. And this one will have boards. That's what we said, right? Boards is going to be 1 here. So this means that we want to... The last thing is this one. There we go. And they are starting to go around and do things. So like the last thing that I think we need is... did we pick up... Did you set for it to pick up the boards from there? Okay, we did say that. So we just need to tell it to get boards here. And we're gonna unload boards 30%. Okay, cool. So these are going to just start picking it up and putting it here. So the other thing that we should start doing is having like adding some more construction offices around that could help us on what we're doing. So where would I want some construction offices? Oh, there you go. It's starting to build things here. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is done. So let's delete this road. Why are you red there? Okay. Some sort of a bug. So did he go all the way around? Okay, that's great. So the other thing is maybe we want to do a little bit this road. So let's see, how can we do that? Can you come out? Go, and you can go. Can you go there, or are you gonna come out here? You're not coming out. All right, so let's cancel a little bit of this road here, and let's see. Can you come out now? There we go. Right, and I want this to become asphalt. There we go. And why do we want asphalt? Just to make sure that our buses arrive there as soon as possible. How is this going? So we're producing, we have like 30 people, like 30%. That's great. How are we in terms of clothing? We already have 3. That's awesome. How much clothing do we have here? 14. As things are going to start progressing, we will for sure want to I want to continue this thing here. Okay, cool. We want to make sure that we completely lost my train of thought. That's great. All right, maybe it will come back. We'll see. Is the hospital in? Is it? Okay, exactly there. That's great. What about you? Where are you putting your garbage? Right there? That's great. And what about you? Do you have any place where you're putting garbage? I guess not. So you just have like the mixed waste there. Not great, but it is what we have right now. So let's keep it as is. The fact that this is that I forgot to upgrade this, it's a little bit sad, but I guess it is what it is. I think we will want to gravel this up. Can everybody go around? I think they can go around. And I wanted to also construct more construction offices because I think that if we have more construction offices, like I want to add bigger ones that do just like other things. So like I want to do one for like all these mechanisms here. And I think I would like to stop babysitting them, the people ones. So let's see if we can do that. So looks like that we have here like a somewhat good road connection. 4 things where they can come up here, and we can eventually maybe give them like a turnaround here or even a connection there. This is currently our construction zone that I think I'm going to start demolishing. Okay, there's nothing there, so it's going to start disappearing from here as we are. There's a little bit of bricks there. Can you just get those bricks? Do you need bricks? We're going to pick up bricks. Let's see. Yes, you are looking for bricks. Let's see, let's go. Pick up all the bricks that you want. You can also pick up the boards from here right now. Oh, I don't think it needs boards. I don't like that that truck has some steel on it. Because steel is like the most expensive thing we have. So let's do this again. And we don't want that anymore. Complete. And we want this to start getting bricks from the from our customs house. Okay. And this is, they are starting to get old stuff. This is getting boards and things. This is still missing some bricks, so we're missing bricks here. Alright, so like we just need to wait. So while we wait, so I was thinking maybe having a construction office. So what's this construction office? So I think like I was thinking about adding the construction offices here, right? But the problem is that our construction, and we are going to start developing that side that way. So it feels a little bit strange if I just put them all there on the other side of the mountain. So it kind of feels like that this might be like the best location somewhere here, maybe next to this mountain. So let's see. We need some construction offices. I'm gonna do 16. Let's turn you around. I'm gonna do 16 here. Something that I don't like here. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna build it here. Why is that? Because when construction starts happening, all the trucks are gonna come out, right? And because they are all coming out, this is the main road that we need to make sure that it's always free. So we don't want any kind of intrusion here, because we need to make sure that we are always 100% of the time free here. Okay, so that being said, this is not like a greatest place unless I do them here and create a secondary path outside. I think I like that more. So this is going to be our kind of highway to work and for heat. So let's see, what's the size of these 16? And I think I'm gonna do like a mix. So if I do a 16 here and I put it somewhere here, can I maybe do it in this side over one here and a T to turn it around. Oh wow, if I move it over there, okay, like that looks like much better place. Okay, so let's delete that. So why am I doing that? Just moving them just for convenience, because in here I got electricity already. So if I move them a little bit up, I got electricity, and if I have electricity, I don't need how do I end up play this? Maybe like this, where they, like, if they are to, okay, I think it might be fine. So if we do this, and we want, I think we want to start right away with this road, and we're gonna do, you come, do I want to go there? Let me just move this a little bit back. I'm thinking I think we might want to do a 90-degree here. And then we want to find this and that, so that we have like a better attack area there. So, oh, not too much. Can I just delete that? Yes, there we go. So this should be much better. Oh, let's click buttons. It's like I clicked buttons. All right, so we're going to start building this. We have 2 of them. We're gonna make them like mixed. Now that I think about it, so this is like a 12. Yes, this is 12. What do I want to do here? 12 tonner, like 12 seat there, and 2 16s. I think these 2 16s are going to just... I'm going to do like a mix here, and I'm going to move them there. So like, why am I thinking this? Like, you need to be able to repair your own... repair your city, right? And in order to repair your city, you'll have to make sure that you get all the... you need to make sure that you have a construction office that can repair another one, because they cannot repair themselves. So how is this going? 700. Oh, okay, it's ready. So let's get some folks building that. How about you? You're ready as well? So let's move you here. How is this in terms of people? I think we're good. This still has open spaces. Our shop is good. How's your hospital? Hospital is good. All right. How am I in terms of clothes? Clothes are good. So let's do an experiment here. So we're going to say that we don't want clothes anymore from here. Now we want to pick up all our clothes from here. The clothes. Okay. So now we should be building our own clothes. And what I'm going to do next is when we start getting like some more critical mass here of like people working, I will start to do some exporting as well, because we need some money. So okay, the road in here it's done. So what are you doing? Why are you... What just happened? Why are you not using like the asphalt road? Like, what? So what is the speed? 65 kilometers an hour, right? And the roads are like 100, and gravel it's like 60. So it's like a slight improvement. Like this is like the rest of the trip. So I think we should be fine. So these two, they are too small. They need people working there, so I'm just gonna give them people work. And oh, as I was saying, like I'm gonna give the cranes and also some microbuses to these two, so they can like be fully sufficient. They can work well by themselves, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look. How is this going? There's like some alcohol problem, some praying, and some lack of culture. 1 person. I think we might be fine. How are we in terms of folk? Good. How are we in terms of classroom? Good. But we're lacking on teachers. Something happening? Let's see. We have 93 folk with higher education, so we're going to start working on that as soon as this gets going. We will need to build also these roads here. I think gravel might be just good enough. Okay, there we go. And we're doing this here because like we'll need to start building our complex somewhat like next year, or else we might start getting into problems. How are you in terms of boards? We have 5 tons of boards, but I don't think we need any boards for right now. How many people did you bring? You brought... So this is turned off right now, which is okay, which means that everybody that is here is just coming to the clothing factory. That's great. And we're starting to produce. We have like 2 tons there. We now have 12 tons there. So we have as many tons there as we have here. All right. So that being said, we should start seeing no imports. Imports from the Soviet bloc on the last like couple of months. This is giving it up. Just months. Go back. We don't have any imports of clothes. Like this was like the first import, I think, I'm assuming. 17 tons. So we're still using that. And hopefully we don't need to import anymore. And clothes are expensive. How is this looking? Alright, it's looking good. We just need steel and boards. Do we have enough boards? This one is like 0.5 tons. This one is 0. So I think what I'm gonna do, just... Can you pick it up from there? Just that little leftover. Are you gonna pick up boards? You are. Yes. Alright. So I want to... Where's the boards? This one? Let's take it out. And we want to start getting boards again from the... from there, so we can fill this up. This still has like 0.25. I think that might not be enough. Or is it enough? Do we require prefabs anywhere? Nope, no prefabs there. What are we building? Here, no prefabs there. Okay, that's good. But for some reason it's not picking it up from there. Can I... Let me just use that for right now. How is this looking? Everything is looking fine for right now. We just grew like 100 people. That's great. I think I'm going to get some more folk. But now I'm gonna get us some migrants from the third world. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. We do have some space in school. So the problem with getting migrants from third world countries is that they need to come to school before they go do any work. So this is like a problem. You need to make sure that you have space in school when you do this. But with like 50 more people, it's gonna help us out, because as soon as they are done with their basic education, they can start coming to the factories and start working there. I think I might need to get us some more folk that is higher educated to make sure that we have surplus to come to the university. So right now what I'm going to say is that I want like maybe 5 people. How's this? 5. I think for right now that's it. So let's get a little bit of students going, so you can increase our higher education people, and then we want to start doing our research. All right, how are we in terms of time? 40 minutes. Okay, good. How's this going? Great. How's our school? Great as well. I'm not 100% sure how long do they take to become educated, but like as you can see, We only have like 37 that are uneducated. We just saw, like I saw like a minute ago, and there was like 41, so that's great. How is this? We have 14 tons. It's awesome. Where are we right now? So is this going to start? No, because I stopped the construction. Great. So how many spaces do we still have? We have like 100 spots here, and we have 10. So 110 spots. We have a full building. We're going to have a second full building there. And I think we should be good. How's our staffing here? Here. What about here? Nobody waiting for anybody? Anything? Nobody waiting for anything. Why do you have mixed waste, my friend? Okay, now the mixed waste is coming out there. Okay, that's good. What about you? Can you reach everybody? Can you reach is everything green that needs to be green? Looks like that's a yes. Okay. We will, since we... How is this going? Oh wow, it's taking its time to get that little bit going. So 94,000 rubles. So what do I want to do? So like I think I think we're at that time where we need to continue building a little bit our area here. So I think we want this to cross over. And I think that we already have like this crossover, so it should be pretty good. We have places here, and I think would it make sense for me to just do a cross here? I don't know if it would, but these folk need to go somewhere. If I give you like this path, will you reach things? You can even reach it's like the strangest place for you to put it. Okay, okay, so can reach everything on there. So I think we're good. Maybe I'll just can I construct this? Yeah, but I'm gonna stop that for right now. Okay, construct these paths. I will then install some of these. We need more containers. Small containers to get garbage, things like that. How's our population? 7 more that have been educated. That's great. So it's going to take a little bit for us to get ramped up here in terms of people, of high educated people. We might have to import some more educated people. Oh wait, oh that's good. Oh, we have 9% of unemployment, 29 due to low education. So 5%, 3 due to small child. Okay, so the problem with small child is that this is it goes back and forth, right? Like as there's like a wave of new kids, then you have with a wave of new kids, like the kindergartens get full, but then there's like a moment where there's no kids, so it just goes down again. So it's a little bit like complicated on that area. I think I should have asphalted that. So I'm gonna asphalt this right now, and I think I'd like to asphalt like all this piece of road here. But to do that, I think I will want maybe one thing at a time. Let's not asphalt everything in one go, because we also need to get some money. How are we in terms of people? Like just 28 uneducated. There's a bunch of jobs now. You see, like right now, there's like vacancies on the kindergarten. So it is always like a question of time. Like there's moments where you need more people. There's moments where you need less people. So that's that. And to be fair, like we're at max capacity here in terms of like staff, but the amount of babies do change from time to time. due to happiness and so on. So we were starting, you can see there, like we're starting to get our crime rate to get up. So I think it might be time for us to start thinking about our complex here. So how are we gonna do this? Oh, I didn't realize that there's like a lot of space there. Okay, so kind of don't need... Oh, we don't have boards because I forgot to change the place where you pick boards from. Is that it? Did you use everything there? No. Yeah. Okay, boards are right there. So that's that. And they are doing the thing here. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do here, I'm just going to put in a... Do I want this? No, I think I want to do like the small garbage containers, but I'm going to do like a big road here. There's no need for us to not have a big road. This will collect all the garbage from these 3 buildings. And I think we're good. We can even then connect the kindergarten if we want to. Let's do that. It is... I don't care for that. I can just do a normal... a dirt road. I think we should be pretty much good. Okay, so this is doing that and this one, so we're good. I don't think we have a second paver. Not a paver, sorry. This is a asphalt. All right, so not much going on. It's just this is going up. We still don't have any higher education people. Yeah, so this sometimes happens, and if I remember correctly, one of the main problems is that because we do have people waiting here, what happens is that whenever the timer for these ends, they go away, and then on the next day, on the next shift, when they come back to the end of the queue. So they might not use all their time studying. What is this? Prefer students according to education. I prefer students according to education. I don't know what that does. Does that mean that they are already more educated? So it's 115 and these are like 118. No, I don't think so. That's it. What are these? 130, 123, 30. I don't know. I don't know what that does. We'll see. Okay, so 900 people. Like, that's good. So how's our population statistics here? We got a bunch of people coming in. We got already 26 births on the last month. So basically we got like a big bump and we got like 50 more people here. So that's great. How are we in terms of deaths and escapes? 0. That's all looking great. Workers with higher education, I think we might have to spend some money there. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna maybe make some money. So how are we gonna make some money here? This is at right now. It's 20,000, 20 tons. That looks very small. But what if we do? I want it to load if it is more than 20% clothes. What's this? It's more than 20%. I want it to load clothes. Instead of doing that, why don't I just... Oh, did this not go? Are we losing? Do we have people here? Yeah, we have a bunch of people there. What happened? I don't know. Okay, so let's get a covered hole. And this covered hole is going to do just one thing, and that is he's going to sell, and I'm just gonna do it manually for right now. Covered hole, the one that has more, like 6 tons. We're gonna sell 6.5 tons at a time. Where's our covered hole? Is right here. So I want you to come here. I want you to load clothes. Then I want you to go there and unload all the clothes. And then go back to your road dip. So go. Okay, so this is good. Things are propping up nicely. How are we in terms of uneducated people? We still have 20. Okay. This is... What happens to this prefer education? Interesting. So these are 1.5, 1.7. It's like very small education level for right now. I think we might need to invite some people. Let me just sell some clothes. Did I sell clothes? First import 18,000. Look at it. No, 9,000 of exports. So 9,000 allows us to get 5 experts. Guys, let's get 5 experts right now. How are we in terms of clothes? We're good. So maybe I think I'm going to invite some more third world people. So let's do that. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think 5. And we're back to 50 uneducated. There we go. Can we maybe do here? Let's do 10. Do I have anything? So because they don't have a workplace, so that's too many people that are not working right now. This is growing. We're already on 17 again. Okay, so how is this going? Do we have shoppers? We do have shoppers there. How are you in terms of staffing? We're good. Oh, let's give it 7 people. How are you in terms of, like, the cinema is going good? What about you? You're doing good as well. Okay, let's just check. Can you walk to all those places? In all those places, I mean by the cinema and the indoor pool. I think I talked about this last episode or something, where your entertainment and your food, they should be roughly in the same place, because, or at least they can be reachable between each other, so that because like when they are off of work, what people do is they go shopping, they go for their entertainment and so on. And if things are not on a walking radius, they will not go back to the bus, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be, and they could maybe not fulfill the needs that they have. So that's that. How's our happiness? All right. Oh, they couldn't get clothes? What are you talking about? Not getting clothes? Is this like a temporary thing? Like 55 people, and why couldn't you get clothes? I have like 14,000. Was this like overflowing? Should I give it 15? Yeah, that's another thing. That, like, if there's not enough, if there's like an overflow of shoppers, what happens is that the sellers cannot go to the warehouse to pick up goods. So that's a problem, and that maybe that's what happened. Oh, people are not. Oh, the lifespan is going up, but their health is not very good. There's 3% with alcohol addiction, which I'm quite sure it's not because of us, because there's no alcohol in this republic, at least not right now. Alright. So 98, we still haven't got anybody out of the university. Okay. How are we in terms of clothes? We're getting there. Okay, I think it's time for us to start here. Prison first, maybe? Can we walk to the thing? No, we cannot. So, I think it would make sense for us to also give ourselves a path here and here. And that way the prison can now reach. That's great. So let's do that. And let's start with the prison and then the courts. Let's go like in inverse order. So the one of the issues here is that we will need more educated people, because these two buildings work with a majority of like educated workers, so we might have to import some more workers. How are we in terms of loads? 20 again, so I guess that you want to go for another run. Okay, this is going. Still 98. I still have 44 uneducated, so I need to wait on that. How is this? We still have spots. We have a lot of spots. I did not realize that. Do I want to finish that little path? I think I want to finish that little path there. Let's go and finish that. So these two are done, which means that I think there's another path here that I would like to have, and that's maybe this path, which means that now you can walk basically everywhere. Yep. Great. So how are we in terms of people? We're good. So I think that growing up might not be like the best solution. The next might be do this building here, these flats. Because if we do those flats... Oh, I forgot about this completely. There we go. This is ready for construction. That's the problem, like... I think like when you're doing micromanagement, it makes things go faster, but at the same time, I don't think I might be very good at that. Okay, so we're creeping on the hour. So we did... In this episode, we did... got our first exports out. That was great. So we're getting some money. Like you see, we're like fluctuating. We're like losing money, but we're still at 70,000. So the money, they're like, let me see. Do we have a money? Total money? Where's that? Domestic production and consumption. Current prices of the market. Oh, you see, like for example, the clothes, they cost per ton 1.4, like 1,400 to sell. That's how much we get for each ton. But to buy, it's like 15, almost 1,600 per ton. So like this is like a big expense that we just cut from our republic. Let's see. Is there like a way we can see how much money? Like our been in money, in terms of money? I don't know. Maybe there is. Like if you know, just like if there's a way for us to know like how this is going like for the full year or something like that, just let me know. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We still have 36 uneducated. Oh, look. We got 2 new higher education folk. That's great. So this is going... and we're in October, so we're gonna go for our first winter. So I think what I'm going to do, Like I was thinking like maybe we could skip winter. There isn't much like things happening right now. We're going to start building all these buildings here and eventually like get some folk. But at the same time, I think because it's the first winter, I think we're going to play through it just to like the first winter with people. Is this the first winter with people? I think so. Or did we got like a winter already with people? I completely forgot. Let's see. When did we got people? It was 62. Yeah, it was this year. Yeah, it's going to be like our first winter with people, so I think we're going to go through it, but maybe in a little bit. Like, oh, you see, it's already starting. That's great. How is this? All good. How's the temperature everywhere? Are the tanks full? Yeah, they're doing great. How are you in terms of capacity? 49%. I think we're good. We're in a pretty good spot right now. And this one is also looking great. How's our garbage situation? Okay, so in a little bit, I think we'll have to start thinking about this. Where we are going to have to pick up the garbage from here and send it to and sell it to the outside. Because I don't think we are in a position right now that we can just burn it. So, you know what I think we can do is I think we should, given that we are already here, I'm going to purchase a new vehicle, which is going to be a waste truck. It's going to be a big waste truck and we just have one. So it's going to come here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start picking up the garbage from here as soon as it is bigger than 0. And I'm going to send it to the customs house. Okay, got it? So I want you to come here and pick up anything that's over 0. And I wanted to take it there. And basically we want you to take mixed waste. I think it's mixed waste and hazardous waste. Did we already produce any hazardous waste? We did, but very little. Okay, so we're in the 1 hour mark. I think we're gonna wrap up for here today. Thank you for joining me today on our 7th episode. We did some advances. We got our university built. We got like our first folk. Like we got like no, it was 93. So we got almost 10 higher education folk. Oh no, we imported 5, right? So we have like 4 that we graduated from university. I'm going to take this off because I'm not 100% sure what this means, and it just increased the amount of. Okay, I don't know what that is. So like I'm gonna take that off. And I'll try to maybe research a little bit to see if I can understand what that is. But, so we're gonna be done for right now. We are building our prison. And I think we are pretty much in a good spot. We are not very happy because we're starting to get some crime. And folk are not able to drink alcohol because we do not have any alcohol with us. Yeah, oh, there's one person that is starving. Let's just look at that. I think it might be just because they didn't want to go there. Okay, so you should have can walk there. So you should be pretty much okay. I think I'd like to asphalt this, but I don't think there's like a nice way for me to asphalt it without it just breaking everything, right? Can I asphalt? I can asphalt this in 2 pieces, but what is the point? What would I win from there? That's a good point. I don't know. So maybe I will not do it. There's like a connection point here. Like okay. So I think we'll want to asphalt that somewhere in the near future. Or not, maybe not in the near future. We don't need it for right now, but I think if we're gonna expand, we're gonna expand somewhere to the north. So yeah, but I don't think we might not expand too much from there. But there we are. So let's give a last look. We're here. We have enough people for everything that we need. And look at that. We have another worker with our education. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'll see you on next episode. Have a nice day.